feel like I'm so behind on getting to my August budget review, but I have finally done it. Classic me, I just put it off because I was scared to look at it, and it wasn't as bad as I thought in some areas. Others, whoa, we already know I'm a spreadsheet person, so let's just jump in. This is my Google Sheets, and I always start at the top with income. Currently, my biggest income is my W-2 income, and I had a take-home pay goal of $1,500, which is quite low, but I just based it off of July, which was horrible. I was hoping for better in July, and I actually ended up taking home $1,948, so pretty good over goal, I guess. My next income is my rental property. My cash flow should be $610.73 per month. My tenant pays $1,000 a month. My property management team keeps $99, and they send me the rest, from which I pay the $290.27 mortgage, which my taxes and insurance are escrowed in, so that number has gone up over time, but that's where the $610.73 comes from. And so far, he's only paid $330 for the month of August. I don't know why that random amount, but that's what he's done. He has paid late every single month since he moved in. He's never been, 2 months late, but he's always late. I have no idea. And now it's just, I don't know what's going on. Obviously, it's not $330 cash flow, so I kind of messed up the spreadsheet right there because I still paid that $290 and change mortgage, so the cash flow at the moment is only like $40. So I'll fix it later, but just know that's wrong, and hopefully he'll pay the rest of rent soon, considering he only has another week until his next month's rent is due, because he asked to have his lease changed to the 15th of the month because he gets paid monthly on the 14th or something like that. And so he kept being late for that reason, and so we did switch, we amended his lease in July, I think, and he's still, I don't know. It's frustrating. YouTube income, I knew it was going to be about $314. It ended up being $339.92 and that was for the month of July. YouTube pays a month behind. And then support is direct support from you guys, either Venmo or PayPal, and I have zero expectation of that. For August, you guys gifted me with $210, and you can see that note. Marianne, Carol, and Ben, the different Transfer Tuesdays. Thank you guys so much. You're amazing. And then my high yield savings account interest. This is where my sinking funds and my emergency fund are all sitting. They're sitting in SoFi with a 4.5% APY. So that account gained $121.47. I thought it was going to be over 130, but that's because unfortunately in August they dropped the APY down to 4.5. It was 4.6, so it would have been over 130, but it wasn't, and that's okay. And then I put this on here because I got my security deposit from the apartment in Gloucester back, and that was $1,500, which was helpful this month for sure. Now to before I go, rental income, YouTube income, support, and high yield interest. For the most part, with the exception of some support, I don't always put to savings. And the other three items, rental, YouTube, and high yield savings, those all get saved. I don't use those for like living expenses, just in case anyone cared. Okay, now for the expenses. Right now, my rent is $500 a month because my aunt is amazing and she's letting me stay with her. And so $500 is what I paid. And then health insurance, I budgeted $125. I wasn't sure what it was going to be when I moved to Maine in August. I knew I was going to be signing up for health insurance through the marketplace since my employer does not offer employer-sponsored health insurance. So I didn't know what to expect. Ballparked $125. I think that's roughly what it was in Massachusetts. But here in Maine, right, I forgot. I didn't have it in August because if you sign up in the middle of the month, it doesn't start until the first of the next month. Never mind, $0. So yeah, I was uninsured for part of August. I mean, technically all of it, I guess, because I had Massachusetts coverage still. My monthly billing statement was on the 22nd or something like that. So I had paid it July 22nd to cover me through August 22nd, but I don't technically think it would have, since I had moved to Maine August 1st. Anyway, luckily I'm alive. Nothing happened, but jeez. Anyway, $0. It's much lower going forward. I have told you guys the price. In the September budget, I think it was like $30 or something like that. It's income-based, which is nice. I mean, I guess, which means I'm making hardly anything, which we already know. Right, electricity. I put 40. I knew I was going to get the final bill from the apartment in Massachusetts at some point in August, but I didn't actually end up getting it until, I don't know, just last week. And so I didn't actually pay for that until September. So it was $0 for August. And then same, yeah, gas and heat. For whatever reason, I never got a final bill from them. I don't know. Same with internet. Did I? Nope. And then Mohila, my student loan servicer, they're all federal student loans. They're all with Mohila. If you know, you know. That shit is on administrative forbearance because of the court proceedings against the SAVE program. And the gym, I didn't know if I was going to sign up for a gym membership, but I did. I signed up for the YMCA, and it was a partial month, so I paid $53. It'll be $67 a month going forward, which is not a price I would normally pay for the gym. I'm more like a $20 or less kind of girl, but I'm just treating myself for a little bit while I'm here, I guess. And Netflix is $22.99. Food and household. I always under budget myself. Why do I do that? Because then when I actually add it up, I feel horrible because the actual amount was $528.54, which is not that bad. I know. Every time. It seems like I spend that pretty much every month, and every month I'm like, oh my god, it was terrible. And it really wasn't, especially the way prices are right now. But I also, that budget, right, that item is why I was avoiding doing this budget, because I have been eating out a lot just because of being at my aunt's and bopping around and just out. And oh my god, Piper, hang on. Sorry, she was scratching at the door, desperately needed to go inside. I've just been driving all over the place, exploring and having a great time, and so I've been eating out. I thought it would be worse, to be honest, but not great. Gas and car wash. Budgeted $150. Oh, $293.50. Granted, that I think I went to Gloucester 4 or 5 times in August for work. So technically, some of my W-2 income was reimbursement to cover the mileage, which the mileage payout is more than I end up spending on gas, but ouch, that's a lot. I mean, I was driving a lot, so I wasn't expecting that much, but that stings a little, but I know that's not going to be normal going forward. So I've just kind of been like, August was making up for June and July, because I love summer and been hitting all the spots. Pet supplies, I didn't get any in August. Invested, while my income and my housing situation has been up in the air, investing, donating, saving have just not been a thing until very recently. So I don't think, I didn't invest anything, and I didn't plan to donate any, but I actually donated $23. There was a friend doing a fundraiser for some music thing he wanted to do, so I was like, heck yeah, support. And then savings, I didn't think I was going to save anything, but I actually ended up saving $747, which is a random amount, but that's because my sinking funds needed random amounts, but pretty good, which is good, because I mean, I should have saved a good chunk with that, getting that security deposit back. So honestly, I probably should have saved more, but whatever. Other things came up, which brings me to the next item, spending. $0. $1,008.66. It, I don't know, why did I put $0, you guys? I knew I was going to be spending money on registering my car. I still have to do an inspection. Anyway, car registration, getting my Maine license, that was $90. Getting my car serviced, so the oil change and all that other service. I had an emergency hard drive situation. I have an external hard drive that I use for all of my YouTube video footage, and I've been using the one that I bought when I started my channel in 2000. So it filled up on me the other day, and then I couldn't edit videos and move footage around, and it panicked. So I needed to purchase another one of those hard drives, and that was $180. And just some other odds and ends, a band tee. Is anyone surprised by that? Whoa. Yeah, it was an expensive month. Mostly just getting my vehicle and myself to being a Maine resident again. And then other, $0. Right. That was the other expensive car thing. Auto insurance. I had to switch, obviously, from Mass to Maine, and Maine has like twice as much basic or minimum requirement as New Hampshire or Massachusetts, so my price went up quite a bit, but I shopped around and got the best quote I could, so it's $475 for 6 months, and that's with Farmers. And let's see, now we can move down to savings, emergency fund. I know I've talked about this in Transfer Tuesdays recently. I have changed my emergency fund to a $36,000 goal, even though it says $30,000 here, and I ended August with $37,371 in there. So that was before I decided to make those separate vaults in my savings. So my emergency fund has $36,000, and then I moved some of that other money to some of the other sinking funds, $6,000 goal, but we ended the month with $2,650. Those got depleted in the life chaos moving from New Hampshire to Mass to Maine in a very short period of time. So we've been working on building those back up. And then my debt, my student loans, again, they're on an administrative forbearance. There they are. That value that stares at me all the time. God, I hate student loans. Anyway, that's it. It is so expensive to move and change residency, which is part of the reason why I never switched to Massachusetts while I was there, even though technically, legally, I should have. You only have 30 days, and I moved there mid-April? Yeah, it was 4 months, and I just never switched because pretty much the day after I moved there, I was like, oh, I don't think this is going to work out. But yeah, so that's really where a lot of my spending was this month, and driving around and eating out because I've just been going everywhere, doing all the things, and that had to have been a deer. Did you hear that? I really do plan to do better in September. It's cooling off. It's chilly right now, and I'm feeling good. I'm getting back into my gym routine, which is keeping me from driving too much lately. You guys, I am loving the Y. With the middle of the day, those adult-only swim hours are yes. But admittedly, I am still a little bit not stressed. I don't think that's the right word, but I'm just it's just kind of gnawing at me in the back of my head that I am here at my aunt's house and I don't have my own roof over my head, and it stresses me out. I know the cats are so stressed out because of her dog. He really, really intensely. I don't think it would be good if you got near them. So they're just petrified, and they just stay in my bedroom Monday to Friday when my aunt's here, and I don't feel great about it. I don't know. I just feel a little unsettled, I guess, is really the only way to put it. I know I've mentioned that several times, but it's very front and center to me. Which even sounds horrible to say. I don't mean for it to come across like I sound ungrateful for having this roof over my head and this amazing, really cheap rent at a time when that's exactly what I need, because my income is so... I don't know. Oh my god. I do love this freedom, but I don't want this much freedom. So I just need to figure out something else, something to add in and make it work if that's what I want. And so I'm so grateful that she's, letting me have this time and space to figure that out. And, I don't need to rush any moves. And so I'm not. I don't know. I'm just speaking openly because honestly, it keeps me from wanting to make videos and talk with you guys, share what I'm doing, which sounds really lame, but it's just the truth. I don't know. When there's something gnawing at me, I find it hard to focus on the things that I should be focusing on. Oh well, it's fine. Everything is temporary. This is lovely. I'm sitting out here right now and the squirrels are being squirrels, but I hear crickets and peepers and squirrels. Not traffic, not honking horns, not loud music, nothing. It's amazing. And I really, really am super happy. I am. So happy to be here. I just want my own roof, I swear I'll stop bitching about it someday, but it's literally all I think about. Anyway, more to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all so very much. I will see you guys again very soon. Bye.